YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you the top 10 Marvel Legends of 2024 so far. Yes, it's that magical time of year. We're halfway through the year. We've had a lot of releases come out. We're expecting more to come out. We're getting more updates, more announcements. Leaks for next year might be coming soon before you know it. It's a fun time to be a Marvel Legends collector. So really quickly, some ground rules for this top 10 list. I had to have spent my money on it and purchased to be in this list. I do not buy everything, folks. If you watch the channel, you know I'm rather frugal, but there were some figures I had to buy that I absolutely just loved, and then I kind of later on in the year go back and pick some other ones up that maybe I found on a clearance or a sale, but these are all figures that I absolutely love. My top 10 list, again, my thoughts, my point of view. Let me know down in the comments what your top 10 of Marvel Legends are. What Marvel Legends so far for 2024 was not in this list that I did not buy that you really think should be in a top 10. Heck, let me know your top 10 down below in the comments. All right, with that said, let's get into the list. So kicking things off with my first and only honorable mention is the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Zabu. This thing is awesome. The wave was great. Yes, it's recent. Yes, it's worthy of being inside the top 10, but here's the thing. In my top 10 lists, I reserve Build-A-Figures for a separate category. So this is an easy honorable mention. This thing is awesome. Hasbro, keep it up. G.I. Joe Classified, Marvel Legends, keep it up. More animals, they're friggin' awesome. So honorable mention, first and only for the list, is Marvel Legends Zabu Build-A-Figure. And coming in at number 10 for our top Marvel Legends of 2024 so far is the Spider-Man VHS 2-pack Hasbro Pulse Daredevil. This thing is great. It's not a secret if you watch my channel. You know I love this buck. I love those articulated toes. Love the butterfly joints. Just in general, I have most of the figures on this buck from that Renew Your Vows Spider-Man from a little ways back. This is great. If you don't have the original Daredevil, it came in the 3-pack that was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. This is a nice replacement for it on your shelf. I think the cell shading looks great. I'm not a big fan of cell shading in general. However, it looks really good here on Daredevil, the red and the black, him coming out of the shadows. In fact, it's supposed to be an animated figure. To me, this could very easily be fudged onto your comic book shelf. So coming in at number 10 is Daredevil from that Spider-Man Animated Series VHS 2-pack. And coming at number 9, and stick with me for a second here, is the Marvel Legends X-Men Angel. All right, so here's the thing. I typically do not include figures in a top 10 list that I have not opened. I might have fudged them that a little bit last year at the end of the year. But here's the thing. I'm going to be opening this up on a podcast really soon. I've been holding off for a while. How do I know it's top 10 material? Because it looks freaking amazing. I've watched other reviews. Head sculpt, hands, the wings look absolutely incredible on this thing. So coming in at number 9, even though it's unopened, is the Marvel Legends X-Men Angel. And coming at number 8 overall so far for 2024 is the Marvel Legends Power Princess from the Void Build-A-Figure Wave. This thing is freaking awesome. It was super hard to find at retail. Most places it was sold out online, and it was one of those Marvel Legends waves that are not at big box stores, so you cannot find it at a Walmart or a Target. I ended up spending a little bit extra to get mine at an FYE on a buy one, get one 50% off deal, something along those lines. So I actually might have paid like around $34 for this thing. It's friggin' awesome. The sculpt is great. The buck is good. Very good articulation on this thing. The paint of mine came out great. And essentially, this is your Marvel Legends Marvel version of Wonder Woman, right? No, I've not gone out and bought the rest of the Squadron Supreme as of yet, but I am watching for those deals online and might eventually do it. But I definitely wanted this one in my collection. So number 8, the Squadron Supreme's Power Princess from the Void Wave. And coming in at number 7, Marvel Legends Wolfsbane from the Zabu Build-A-Figure Wave. Really enjoying this figure. They did a great job with it. The sculpt is fantastic with the hairy arm and the hairy legs. I like the head sculpt as well. They did a nice job of reusing the torso from Polaris to make sure the X-Factor females have similar uniforms on. Sure, we could have gotten an alternate head. We could have gotten some sort of other accessories. But overall, really digging this. And come on, we really needed this on our shelf to fill that hole for the team and finish up X-Factor. Hasbro, give us Feral, please. Use this buck again. Give us Feral, different color, different head. So again, number 7 overall on our Marvel Legends of 2024 so far list, Marvel Legends Wolfsbane. And coming at number 6 is the Marvel Legends Sharon Carter figure from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Captain America 3-pack. Wonderful figure. Love both head sculpts. Plenty of accessories, guns, blast effects, smoke effects. Great buck. Only the second time we're getting this buck, which is that Black Widow Target exclusive from last year. Really good idea using the buck for Sharon Carter. We needed an updated Sharon Carter really, really bad. Paint's good, silver zipper. Overall, fantastic figure for your shelf. I'm a huge Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fan. We'll be hearing more about this 3-pack later on in the top 10, trust me. But coming in at number 6, Sharon Carter. And our number 5 selection of the top 10 of Marvel Legends of 2024 so far is the Cable figure from the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. Awesome look of the 90s. Look right here, straight out of the video game, more or less. Straight out of the Phalanx Covenant comic books of the 90s that I enjoyed so much reading as a kid. Fantastic job with the sculpt. I really wasn't sure how I'd like it till I got out of the packaging. I really only bought it because I wanted to basically finish up with my Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. But this thing is awesome. The metal pinless jointed arm is fantastic. Yes, we still got pins on this side, but whatever, the cost of doing business. Overall, just a great sculpt. The X logos came looking really cool. The eye, the scar across the other right eye is fantastic. The hair is good on this thing. Probably could use a little bit of a wash, but not being picky here. But overall, really dug this thing so much that it cracked the top 5 Marvel Legends of 2024 so far in my collection. And coming in at number 4 for our top 10 of 2024 so far for Marvel Legends is the Doc Ock figure from Spider-Man. This figure is incredible. The bendy wire tentacles are fantastic. We even get pinchers that actually pinch. Hopefully you didn't throw yours away like I almost did because they were taped inside the flaps of the box. But again, Arthur Molina right here. Head sculpt is fantastic. We have layered jackets, look very good right here. Again, just overall how the tentacles work are awesome. It can actually support itself, and it came with tentacles that flatten out to stand him up if you wanted to. They do support his weight as well. So overall, this is a fantastic figure. Price was not that bad. I got mine at Target. However, this is one of those figures I think down the road will be very hard to find for people who go back and want to try to get it. So if you go out there and get it now, it might be a great idea. If you like Spider-Man, or if you just like comic books in general. So number 4, Doc Ock for Marvel Legends 2024 so far. And coming in at number 3 overall for 2024 so far. And yes, it's a cheat. 3 figures at number 3. And that is the, again, Marvel Legends Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 3-pack. We finally got an updated Dum Dum Dugan. We finally got an updated Nick Fury. And we finally got Nick Fury's son. This was such a great idea. I was so pumped when it came out that this was going to be a 3-pack along with that Sharon Carter. It's kind of like a 4-pack if you bought 2. Fantastic set. I don't have all the accessories on here. In fact, I don't have any of the accessories on here because we're looking at the figures, but tons and tons and tons of accessories. Potentially the best accessory, that additional Nick Fury head, the OG Nick Fury. If you follow my channel for a while, you know he's my jam, my favorite all-time character in Marvel Comics. But Dum Dum Dugan, an essential character for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We had one back in the day, which I actually have. The darn thing could barely even stand. It was a product of its time, but did a great job. All 3 of these head sculpts are absolutely fantastic. If you are an army builder collector like I am and have a huge shield shelf, these fit right in there. So overall, loved the entire pack. Loved all 3 of these. Are they overall top 10 material for the end of the year? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But the fact that they did give us a new buck for Dum Dum Dugan, and it didn't just give us another buck like Nick Fury has on here, was a step in the right direction. So overall, digging this thing, absolutely loved it. I did a review on it if you want to check it out here on the channel. So coming in at number 3, 3 figures, Nick Fury, and Dum Dum Dugan. And coming in at number 2 for our top 10 list of 2024 Marvel Legends so far is the Spider-Man retro carded Scarlet Spider. I really lucked out here because I almost bought the original one at a comic book shop somewhere around a month before this was announced. Really happy I held off. This thing holds up. It is awesome. Again, I mentioned earlier in the top 10 how much I enjoy the buck with those articulated toes from that Spider-Man Renew Vows figure. This is just an awesome look. The hoodie does not really encumber much of the articulation at all. In fact, it looks great. Some people still throwing soft goods hoodies on there that look good as well, but this one does the trick. Articulation for Spider-Man is key, and they went above and beyond with the buck for the Scarlet Spider. So another iconic 90s look right here on our shelf that's updated on a new buck. Number 2, Marvel Legends 2024 so far, Spider-Man retro carded Scarlet Spider, which leads us to number 1. And coming in at number 1 for our top 10 Marvel Legends of 2024 so far is Victor Creed himself, Sabretooth. This figure is incredible. 2 awesome head sculpts. The mane came out fantastic. Articulation is great. I believe it's the Omega Red Buck. We have the butterfly articulation. Yes, we still get the pinned legs. It is what it is. However, we do get the non-pinned arms and elbows, double jointed elbows, no pins on me. This thing fits the bill. We've wanted and deserved this figure for a long time, and we finally got it in that Wolverine Anniversary 2-pack. Just absolutely awesome figure. It's very hard to beat throughout the next 6 months for my top 10 Marvel Legends. I'm pretty sure Victor is going to have a good possibility of hanging around right there at that #1 spot. So overall, thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you, it does not cost you anything, and it helps us grow the channel tremendously in the march to 6,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify you and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, and for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try to remember the 3 P's of a toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all, politeness. Take care, stay healthy, I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs. Also, down in the comments, let me know, what are your favorite Marvel Legends of 2024 so far? I don't buy everything. If you didn't see it in this list and you think it's an awesome figure, I may not have bought it. All right, just saying. So let me know down below what your favorites of 2024 so far are. Take care, everybody. Stay healthy. And again, as I said, I'll see all of you at the pegs.